Last week we began bringing a daily vlog to you. The purpose of this vlog is to help each of us deal with the reality of what we're enduring. This pandemic has become our new reality. We will daily attempt to help you cut down on the worry, the anxiety, the fear, and hopefully help you to focus on the positive realities within and around you. Today I'm asking you to remember to let go of the things over which you have no control. Just breathe deeply and let them be. I ask that you concentrate on what you're in charge of. Yourself, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. I shared David Kessler's ideas surrounding grief. I noticed that just yesterday, Brene Brown interviewed him to get his ideas for helping us deal with this pandemic by not judging others' responses to it, because judgment demands punishment. I shared the calm idea from Max Lucado. He encourages us to celebrate God's goodness, ask for God to help us, leave our concerns with God, and meditate on good things. All this coming from his interpretation of Philippians 4 through 8. It's really good. Today we will focus on controlling and prioritizing our daily reality. We hear every day that the people at most risk from this virus are those with weak immune systems. And I have some good news. We have the ability to help our immune systems. This is no idle or boastful claim. Our bodies are designed by God to be able to fight off this virus. Let's get into it. Dr. Matthew Lederman and Dr. Alana Puld have spent over 2 decades in the health and wellness field, where they have seen many people struggle and fail to experience optimum health and joy in their lives. This married couple founded Connectin to change that. Last week, they authored this article entitled, How to Protect Your Health During a Pandemic. Here's what they said. We're in a unique time, and it's likely that many of you are feeling anxious, scared, and tired, seeking more predictability and security in your life. It makes sense to be afraid when you can't go 5 minutes without hearing or reading words like coronavirus, quarantine, death counts rising, flatten the curve, or social distancing. When we feel fear and uncertainty, it's natural to try to gain control wherever we can. Sure, we could stay at home and do our part to be law-abiding citizens following the latest regulations of our local government. But beyond that, what can we do to foster a greater sense of safety and security in our individual lives and the lives of our families? So here's 5 components of optimal health. They said, we developed the Hands of Joy model for optimizing health and well-being, composed of your internal world, or left hand, interwoven with your external world, or right hand. To get more information about all of this, you can go to Connectin, K-I-N-E-C-T-I-N, Connectin.com. They continue. We label the 5 fingers of your left hand SNAPS, which stands for sleep, nutrition, activity, play, and soul. By optimizing each of these fingers of your internal world, you will be more resourced to do everything that's important to you, including fighting viruses. So, if you're wondering what you can do right now to optimize your immune system, focus on these 5 areas. Sleep. Ensure that you get sufficient sleep to feel rested. For most of us, that's 8 hours. Nutrition. Get as many whole plant foods as possible to both optimize nutrient content and to minimize toxic burden. Activity. Get your body moving by engaging in moderate activity every day. Everything from taking walks to following online exercise videos. Play. Engage in play. That's content-free time where you're not worried. You're not working on a project. Do it regularly. Not only with your family and friends, but also by finding your own fun and creative outlets. It's hard to stimulate stress chemical inducing anxiety during play. And last, soul. Take daily measures, meditation, or other self-regulating techniques to get your body out of survival mode, to enjoy life rather than to just get through it. This simple framework ensures that your body will be primed for action when needed. Additionally, all 5 of these areas of internal health play an important role in helping you rid your body of excess immune system suppressing stress chemicals such as adrenaline or cortisol. As you can see, there's quite a bit involved in your internal world, so it's helpful to explore this in parts. Today, we will focus on nutrition and how proper nutrition can significantly increase the odds of remaining healthy through this pandemic. First is to have healthy comfort food ready to go. The first thing to remember is we all have needs for ease, comfort, and relief that are particularly triggering in times like this. For many, that means we turn to highly processed junk foods. So let's be aware of that and then take steps to set ourselves up for success by having whole plant foods on hand that are both tasty and ready to enjoy. For us, that usually means lots of fruit. Then we need to liberate your naturally robust immune systems. It's important to remember that whole plant-based foods are optimal fuel for your body and in general, which therefore makes an optimal fuel for your immune system. We like to think of your immune system as an exceptional virus fighter that's extremely effective at baseline when your body is functioning optimally. When we're stressed, like stuck in survival mode, or we're anxious, living with little play in our lives, or we're inactive, getting little exercise, little sunlight, little vitamin D, when we're exhausted from not sleeping well, or we're malnourished from eating lots of added sugar, added fats, or processed foods, animal products, then we impair our normally robust immune system, along with all the other organ systems in our body. So it's not that we have weak immune systems that need to be bolstered. Rather, we have robust immune systems that need to be liberated from the added weight. A helpful analogy is to think of a marathon runner who's given a 40-pound weight vest to wear while he runs. How well is he going to run with that vest? Does he need more supplements to run better? No. He needs to remove the weighted vest and release the robust athlete underneath. Similarly, our immune system can be weighed down by our diet and lifestyle. And rather than adding supplements, we need to remove that burden. That's where the healthy diet and lifestyle comes in what we call SNAPs. They say that we can reverse the chronic diseases that may increase the mortality with COVID-19. They continue. It appears that people with heart disease and diabetes are at higher risk of mortality when fighting COVID-19 and many other infections. What seems to increase mortality is when their body is unable to take the stress of fighting the virus. For example, the lungs or heart fail under the stress of illness. People with existing lung or heart disease are at higher risk of this. Or the body gets a secondary infection on top of the viral infection. Diabetics are at higher risk of this. Whole food that's plant-based is known to slow, to halt, and in many cases even reverse those high-risk conditions. Therefore, we can't think of a better time than now to make changes that will get your key organs into fighting shape. The bottom line is that your body is a naturally fantastic virus fighter when given the proper fuel, care, and environment that allows it to function optimally. So, do yourself and all of the people who want you to be around for a long, long time a favor. Act now to remove that standard American diet weight vest and prepare your heart, lungs, blood sugar, and the rest of your body to handle not only COVID-19, but anything else that Mother Nature throws at you in the future. Have a good day.